If you travel a lot with your MacBook in tow, you may be more comfortable using a mouse instead of your MacBook's trackpad. In the past, finding accessories for your Mac could be challenging. Now, just about every mouse you can find will work with Apple devices, at least partially. Using a mouse instead of your MacBook's trackpad can prevent wrist fatigue, and is much better suited for tasks that require more precision, like adjusting sliders in photo editing software or gaming. Since the new MacBook Pros only have USB-C ports. If you have a MacBook Air or MacBook Pro, you'll need to have a Bluetooth connection. On the other hand, this also means you can wirelessly pair your mouse without needing to worry about dongles or USB receivers. We've focused on options that have Bluetooth support in this list. Most are also either rechargeable via USB, or can last for months off of AA or AAA batteries. In this video, we will look at the 5 best mice for MacBook Pro 2022 available on the market today. We made this list based on our personal opinion, hours of research and customer reviews. We've considered their quality, durability, features and more. If you want more information and updated pricing on the products mentioned, check the links in the description box below. So let's dive into the video. Number 5. Apple Magic Mouse 2. It's also the best Bluetooth mouse for Mac we've tested, since it doesn't rely on a 2.4 GHz connection, meaning you don't have to worry about carrying around a USB receiver to connect it. Its body is made of aluminum and acrylic, and it feels very sturdy and well built. This mouse has a slim profile, making it easy to slip into laptop bags, and its shape is well suited for all hand sizes using a fingertip grip. The acrylic top surface of the mouse is tactile and works very similarly to a MacBook trackpad. You can use gesture controls anywhere on this surface to scroll, switch between applications, or zoom in and out. While there's only one button towards the front of the mouse, it acts as both the left and right click buttons depending on which side you press down on. Unfortunately, its charging port is on the underside of the mouse, so you can't use it while it's charging. Also, while it has a very portable shape, it's not well suited for use with more comfortable palm or claw grips regardless of hand size. With that said, it's an extremely portable option, and it's the best wireless mouse for Mac devices, including the MacBook Pro. Number 4. Logitech MX Master 3. It has a sculpted, right-handed shape with a thumb rest that feels very comfortable to use, even for long periods. All materials feel very high quality, and its plastic body feels very solid. The body is covered in a soft touch, textured covering for added grip and a professional look. You can toggle a mode where the scroll wheel on top automatically unlocks for a faster free scrolling mode, making scrolling through long documents much quicker. There's also a dedicated thumb wheel for scrolling horizontally, which is helpful if you deal with spreadsheets or video editing timelines. Using the customization software, you can reprogram all of the buttons and enable gesture commands for greater customization of your workflow. You can connect this mouse wirelessly using its included USB receiver or Bluetooth, and you can pair it with up to 3 devices simultaneously. Unfortunately, it's bulky and heavy, so it doesn't easily fit into laptop bags when you're on the go, and may be cumbersome to use in transit. Also, due to its size, it isn't a great fit if you have small hands, as you can't comfortably reach all of the buttons, regardless of the grip type you use. With that said, it's an excellent choice if you're looking for a comfortable and premium-feeling office mouse with lots of customizability options. Number 3. Logitech MX ERGO. It has a right-handed shape and a trackball on the left designed for use with your thumb. This mouse is fairly large and heavy, but it remains stationary when you use it, which can prevent some of the wrist strain associated with more conventional mice you have to move across a desk. It feels very sturdy and connects wirelessly with its USB receiver or Bluetooth. You can also pair it wirelessly with 2 devices simultaneously and switch between them using the button behind the scroll wheel. Unlike many similar trackball mice with a rotating ring around the trackball for scrolling, this mouse has a conventional scroll wheel. It also has left and right tilt inputs for horizontal scrolling. Unfortunately, the scroll wheel doesn't unlock for a free scrolling mode, which can be disappointing if you frequently work with long documents or web pages. Additionally, this mouse has a low, fixed polling rate, meaning it isn't a suitable choice for gaming after the workday is done. All in all, this mouse is a great choice if you also use your MacBook Pro at home and prefer a more ergonomic trackball design. Number 2. Corsair HARPOON RGB Wireless. You can use it wirelessly via Bluetooth or its USB receiver, and there's space within the mouse to store the receiver, so you won't lose it when on the go. It has amazingly low click latency, ideal for gaming in any genre, including fast-paced and competitive games. The Corsair has 2 buttons on its left side and a CPI switching button behind its scroll wheel. You can reprogram most of the buttons using the ICUE software compatible with Windows and Mac OS. You can also use the software to set the CPI within a fairly wide range. However, you can only adjust the CPI in increments of 200, which isn't as precise as some other options. Unfortunately, its minimum liftoff distance is high, so the sensor may pick up unintentional cursor movements if you don't lift the mouse high enough when repositioning. Also, it's heavy, especially compared to many lightweight FPS gaming options, and it doesn't have onboard memory for storing custom settings. That said, this option is still a great option if you're looking for something portable with standout gaming performance, making it the best mouse for Mac for gaming. Number 1. Logitech Pebble M350. It's a very portable choice that looks just like its name suggests. It has a very flat, low profile, and a matte gray plastic body that feels decently well built for its price point. Its shape is well suited for a fingertip grip, regardless of hand size. You can connect this mouse wirelessly using either Bluetooth or its dedicated USB receiver. It only requires a single AA battery for power, so you don't need to worry about carrying around a charging cable. Unlike the Apple Magic Mouse 2, this mouse has a physical scroll wheel, which you may prefer over the touch surface. Virtual Scroll will found on the Apple. This mouse has a very low fixed polling rate and fairly high click latency, making it a poor choice for gaming use. That said, it's more than capable of handling everyday browsing tasks and most productivity work. Unfortunately, it's not a very comfortable option to use for long periods because of its compact, low-profile design. It's also missing several features typically found on large productivity-oriented mice meant for desktop use, like side buttons or a scroll wheel that unlocks for free scrolling. Additionally, Logitech doesn't offer customization software for this mouse, so you can't customize its settings or button functions without third-party software. With that said, it's a good budget option if you're looking for an easily portable mouse for use on the go. Our recommendations above are what we think are currently the best mice for Mac for most people. We factor in the price. A cheaper mouse wins over a pricier one if the difference isn't worth it. Feedback from our visitors, and availability. No mice that are difficult to find or almost out of stock everywhere. If you would like to do the work of choosing yourself, here is the list of all the mice we've tested with the MacBook Pro. Be careful not to get too caught up in the details. While no mouse is perfect for every use, most mice are great enough to please almost everyone, and the differences are often not noticeable unless you really look for them.